What's up, everybody? My plays have been bouncing around the last couple days. 3-0 the other day, 0-4 last night. My apologies for that brutal play. Yes, brutal plays yesterday. I hate going 0-4. I can't remember the last time I've been shut out completely in a night. I even had a little half-unit play on Adesanya last night to win in the MMA, which didn't come through. So it was even worse than my video showed because I had that fifth loss yesterday, if I'm being totally honest with you guys, which I try to be. Tonight, we got Chicago Phoenix. I'm going under 166.5. And the reason for is this second time in 3 games that these two teams are playing. Chicago tired legs after that back-to-back. They'll be playing in a back-to-back after playing last night, is what I'm trying to say. Just like the playoffs, you play a team twice in a couple days, couple games, and you sort of feel each other out. You sort of learn some tendency. And the scores tend to go a little lower than normal. I would have hit the over if this was the... No. I probably wouldn't have because I think I played the under in the first time these two met. But I do like the under in this game anyways. It was because of the Olympic break, my original thought on the game going under. But tonight I am back on the under in Phoenix, Chicago. And I'm also on Kelsey Plum over 18.5 points. She has 21, 24, and 17 points in her 3 games versus the Sparks so far this year. And at home, she's hitting this number at 70. I forget... 70%, somewhere around the 70% anyway. She's covering the over-under on her point total, whatever it is put out at. She's averaging 19.4 points per game at home this season. I'd like her to hit this number tonight. I might even tease it down a little just to be safer because the traditional point total for her is usually around 16.5, 17.5. So I might tease it down. Not sure. I might just play that 18.5 to get the value fully there. Over to the CFL, we got Winnipeg Blue Bombers, BC Lions. Nathan Rourke making his return to BC after being in the NFL for 18 months to 2 years, somewhere in that time frame. Anyways, I'm on Winnipeg +4. This number is all over the place. You can get it anywhere from +3 for Winnipeg. I paid a little extra to get that +4.5 spread. But traditionally, if you look at all the books, they're sitting anywhere from Winnipeg -3 to BC -3. So whichever team you like, you can get them as a dog and +3. Just look around and shop the books for it. I believe BC, I wrote it down, +3.5 on BetMGM, and Winnipeg goes the other way on multiple sports books. The majority of them have BC as the favorites ever since Rourke has been named the starting QB for them. I think there's going to be a little bit of rust on Rourke for being away from the CFL for as long as he has been. I think he's great. I still think BC probably wins this game, but I like BC to win by something like 2 to 3 points. A field goal game sort of feels right for me. These two teams, this will be their 3rd meeting of the year. BC won by 2, I believe it was, in the first meeting. And then Winnipeg's coming off their bye week, and before the bye week, they just shut BC out 25-0, if I remember correctly. It's 24-0, 25-0. Something like that in Winnipeg's favor. Winnipeg's getting some healthy receivers back. BC Rourke is in because their starter is out with injuries, which is funny because when Rourke left, he came in to replace Rourke. So you get tit for tat there with the 2 QBs over in BC. But man, what a 1-2 punch they got at QB now. Holy fuck, that's a scary team going forward. Winnipeg also had the Grey Cup aspirations at the start of the season, started 0-4. I like them to cover the 4.5 points that I teased this number to. And I'll tell you what I teased to. I got them to pay 1.62 on my odds. So basically, if you bet $10, you're winning $16.20, which is a profit of $6.20 on a $10 bet. That's how it breaks down. That's a simple, low, round number. That was easy for me to just do off the top of my head right now. $100, you just add another 0 to each of those numbers, right? You guys aren't stupid. You guys know how to figure all that out. One more note, though. BC is 3-0 at home straight up. Winnipeg is 0-4 on the road straight up. That's another reason why I like the points instead of Winnipeg straight up. Might put a little sprinkle on the Bombers to come through in this one, get their first road win of the season, but I'm not overly confident in that happening. Another one that I might play. I've got a couple numbers that I might play. I haven't made up my mind yet. Those are the ones I'm playing for sure that I just read up. But I'm also looking at Justin McInnis over 59.5 receiving yards. He averages 92.7, but the switch at quarterback makes me a little hesitant to see how many targets he's actually going to get in this game. But he is somebody that I'm definitely looking at playing tonight. Another one I haven't made up my mind. I am going to play an Angel Reese bet tonight. I'm not sure whether I'm going to do parlay where I use the alternate totals for the player props where I might play Angel Reese to get 10 or 11 points, 10 or 11 rebounds, probably 11 and 11 because that'll give me a better payout as their numbers are probably skewed too low and not worth it if you go under 11 and 11 with either of those two numbers. Or maybe I'll look at her double-double or her point rebound total going over 25.5. I like her to actually cover all of these tonight, but I'm a little hesitant after that 0-4 night last night, if I'm being perfectly honest with you guys, because it was 0-3 in the WNBA, and I couldn't believe it after the first quarter start that De'Erica had last night. I thought for sure she was going to cover those numbers, and then she just did nothing the rest of the game. But those are who I'm looking at tonight, who I like tonight. Good luck with all your bets. Peace.